All right. Alrighty. Are we live? Let's see here. Okay, can you guys see me? Okay, I'm going to take it from the comments that you can see me. I finally got this thing up and running. I have been literally trying to get this picture up for about 2 hours. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm helpless. It's so good to see you guys. I can't read all these comments. Oh my gosh. This is so much crazier than I thought it was going to be. I wish there was a way. Let's see here. I've got to find a way to put these comments on my screen. How was your New Year's? What'd you guys do last night? Oh my gosh, I can't read all of these. What have I done? Let's see here. Okay, here, how about this? How about this? We'll do yes and no questions, because I can read yes and no really quickly. Did anybody fall into a toilet last night? Nope. No toilet falling. Did anybody drop their phone in a toilet last night? I'm sure this happened. Yep. Here we go. Definitely. A lot of mistakes last night. You got to get them out before the new year, because everybody makes their mistakes the day before New Year's, so that on New Year's, you can act like you are going to change. I have a cold. Actually, it was the flu. I'm pretty much over it, but I've still got a little bit of a cough, so it's a good thing you're not actually here with me, because I don't want to get anybody sick. I am so excited about... Oh, you know what? Hang on. Before I say that, I should... I was just going to say I'm excited to do this live stream. It wasn't anything important. But I should tweet this, that I'm live, because this is... I got to tweet this. And I got to post it on all the other places. Let's see here. I'll do this real quick, and then I'll come back to the chat. Where is my link for this stream? I have no idea what I'm doing. This is kind of intimidating. Let's see here. I should have definitely thought about this before I just went live. Okay. Does anybody know how to find my link for this live stream? I have no idea what I'm doing. Where do I find the link? YouTube. You got to make this a little more streamlined for the technologically impaired. Okay. My wife just came in here and told me to turn on the live chat highlights. Live chat highlights. Let's see here. Where would I do that? You guys, if you're watching this, you're just going to have to be patient, because I literally just shot this up. And it's going to take me a couple minutes to just get through all these settings and stuff. I'm still kind of setting. I'm doing this backwards. They warned me. They tried to warn me. They tried to tell me to do all this stuff ahead of time. But no, I chose to just dive in head first, because that's way more fun. Let's see here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Live view. See, where's the highlights? It's under share. Okay. Maybe I should be on the actual... Is it this thing? See, I'm in my creator studio right now. Maybe I should actually be in the actual stream. Let's try that. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Now we've got a feedback. I've created a feedback loop because I'm looking at myself. I'm actually on my stream now, and I'm hearing myself. Wow, this is kind of confusing. Okay. You guys, I don't see this. I've been off the internet for a year. I don't know where the share button is, okay? You guys are going to have to help me out here. This is, this seems like it should be simpler. Top chat. Okay. Somebody's texting me. It's probably somebody watching trying to give me a hint. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I can't read any of these comments. They're going too fast. So everybody just like stop commenting for a second. Nobody comment. Let's slow the comments down for just a second so I can read. I need one person to tell me how to turn on the comment highlights or whatever Sarah just tried to tell me to turn on. Under the video. Okay, it's under the video. Share. Okay, this is not working. You guys are still commenting. You're not listening. You've got me muted. You're just looking at my face. Nobody heard me say stop commenting, did they? Okay. The big red button. I don't see a big red button. I literally see no big red button. I found top chat and live chat. Yeah, I think it's a as people are saying, the share button's right next to the like and dislike button, but I think it's different for I think it's different for me because since it's my live stream. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. This is super confusing. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Let's see here. Pop-out chat. Let's try this. Okay, here's a pop-out chat window. Go to your live on your phone and share. Okay. But I'm not on my phone. This is a serious camera I'm using right here. Let's see here. See, my phone's right here. I can't, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it because somebody said to try it. Let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm pulling up my live stream on my phone. I'm creating another feedback loop. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Pulling up my live stream on my phone. I'm creating another feedback loop. All right. Yeah, guys, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know how to turn on the comment highlights or whatever it was. Is it comment highlights? Is that what I'm supposed to turn on? I think it's just supposed to be like this. I think the comments are supposed to just go crazy. I think we're not supposed to be able to read them. Is that how it is? You guys are probably the experts. Has anybody done this here before? Anybody? Maybe you guys should be doing this. I should be the one commenting. I can handle commenting. I clearly can't handle my own live stream. Let's see here. Everybody is texting me. I'm so unpopular before I start a live stream, and then everybody starts texting me. Okay, let's see here. That was boo-boo, not poo-poo. I would love to actually talk to you guys. Let's see here. I think I'm maybe just going to give up on this part. On the comment highlights thing. I'm not really sure if that's gonna work. You guys like my crazy hair? I need a haircut super bad. I've been growing it out. I have not been taking care of it at all. What do you guys think of this mess? What should I do? Should I keep it going where I can, like... I've been trying to kind of square it off because the sides are still kind of not as long as the back, but I haven't been cutting it. I think a cut is overdue. I didn't even do it for you guys. I didn't even put anything in it or try to make it look nice. Just kind of turned this thing on. Is anybody sick right now? I was super sick. I had the flu up until today, basically. Let's see here. What you got?
Slow mode.
Slow mode.
There's slow mode that limits it to every 60 seconds.
Okay.
Look. Do you see this? This is like not an old article.
Okay. There's a slow mode in the chat. I'm going to find it. Okay. I can't see it because it's just going so fast. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to Google this because that I can handle. YouTube Live slow chat mode. Okay. I'm going to watch a YouTube tutorial on how to turn down my speed of my comments. Let's see here. I'm literally watching a YouTube tutorial for this. Okay, the live dashboard. I feel like this is a video that's over a year old. This has changed since this video was released. All I see is top chat and live chat, and I've got it selected to top chat, which says some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Limit chat post to every 60 seconds per person. That seems a lot. That seems like a lot. 60 seconds per person. That won't let me get to a lot of people. Let's see here. Maybe. Let's try this. Let's try 5 seconds a person.
No. I think you should per person or
Okay. All right. Send a message every 5 seconds, maybe. Okay, I'm going to just do the default. It said 60 seconds per person. I'm not sure what that's going to do. We're going to try this. Okay. I don't think that helped. I don't think that helped at all. I think there's just too many comments. There has to be a way around this. It says slow mode is on. Why am I in a garage? I'm in a garage because it's actually kind of funny. I had all of my audio music recording equipment in here because I was directing a commercial for Kia, and they wanted me to remake my Techno Jeep video for them for their new Rio. And so they sent me a car, the new Rio, and I put it in my garage and had to make a bunch of music with it, and I still haven't gotten any of my audio stuff out of here. So here I am in the garage making it happen. Sing for you. Hello, planet Earth. You don't want to hear me sing right now because I still got some flu phlegm. Flu phlegm. There's a new word for you. Flu phlegm, everybody. Okay. Oh, you know what? I still haven't even tweeted the link to because I got carried away with the comments, so I forgot to tell people I was actually live. Obviously, it hasn't been a problem for you people because you're spending your New Year's Day right browsing YouTube videos. That's how you should be spending it. Let's see here. Where is the link now? Now I've figured out how to turn on slow chat, and I got to figure out what the actual link to this thing is so I can tell people to watch it. They got to join us. People got to join us. What's the point in doing this if nobody joins us? Isn't that the whole point of the internet? To have people join you? So you don't have to be alone? So you can feel like there's people with you? That's the point of the internet, right? Okay. A little hold music for you guys. Fail. I'm a little jazzed up. Jazzed up. Having some coffee. I've been doing a cup a day. Half in the morning. I let it sit on the counter and I drink the rest during the day after my lunch crash. Let's see where this thing is here. What'd you say, babe?
I have a tip.
Okay.
If you have the chat open, can you pop it out in a new window?
I have it. I have that.
Okay. If you scroll up just a little bit, it'll stop the chat. So you can actually read the messages.
Ah, good tip.
Okay.
Thank you, my love. Okay, where is... Okay, I got a question. I need to... Whoa! So many comments. Okay. Does anybody want to tell me what my stream URL is so I can tweet this thing? Let's see. Someone tweeted it to me, they said. Ugh. Okay, I got it. I got the link. Thank you, Marcus James Fern. If you're still watching, which I'm sure you are because you only tweeted it to me 3 minutes ago. Okay. I am so live right now. Okay. I think that went out. You know, I'm still not used to social media. I've had my new smartphone for 2 or 3 weeks now, but I haven't even set up. I don't even have Twitter or Facebook installed on it, or any social media except for, actually, I did install Instagram, to be fair. That's the only social media on my phone, but I haven't used it. I just can't really get back into it. After being away, I don't like it. It's part of the reason I wanted to do this, because it's like, it seems like I'm actually hanging out with you guys instead of just posting pictures of what I want you to think my life is like. This is what my life is actually like. Just hanging out in a garage. This is what I do with my free time. Okay, we are just about done with all the shenanigans, and then we can actually play. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're good, guys. Thank you for your patience and for sitting through all that. That was kind of crazy. Thank you. I like my microphone too, Lance. Now, I actually had another mic that I wanted to use right here. This guy. This is the one I wanted to use because I like the way it sounds a lot better. This is actually not a super expensive mic either. This is just a little Audix mic, the Audix SCX1. But it was giving me some problems with phantom power. I think it's finally bit the dust. I think I might need to get it fixed or repaired. So I'm using this guy, the SM7. Always a great backup choice. Okay. Any New Year's resolutions? My main camera, I'm using the Sony A9 right now, which I love. Great camera. What an amazing electronic shutter. 20 frames a second at 24 megapixels in RAW at 15 or 16 stops of dynamic range. That's pretty insane. My New Year's resolution is 4K, baby. 4K! Finally got a 4K No, I'm joking. Not 4K. I actually don't make New Year's resolutions because I just believe in always assessing your life every day, not just on New Year's. I'm just kidding. That was harsh. That was mean. That was unnecessary. I'm a jerk. Okay. So People are staying off Snapchat for New Year's. That's good. Not really. I never really got into Snapchat. I tried. I think I have an account still. I haven't signed in years. Your New Year's resolution, Sophie Horton's New Year's resolution is to not be a hecking loser. Hecking. I've not heard this. Hecking. What is hecking? Is this a real word? Do people say hecking? Gosh, I'm off the internet for a year and you guys make up words like hecking? B-Story. You know, B-Story, I've gotten a lot of questions about B-Story if I'm going to be releasing more music. I'm always kind of recording music and just, you know, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm constantly making things and then sitting on them until I think they're ready, which is can work for and against you. But yes, I'm always writing more music. It's been kind of a I'm going to be releasing music soon. People do say hecking. It's a joke, but it's great. But what does hecking mean? What does it mean? Is it like saying fricking? Is it like saying the F word, but not saying it? Because that seems like people who do that are hypocrites. If you don't like the word, if you have a problem with the definition of the word, don't say effing or don't abbreviate it, you know? If you don't like the word, don't say it at all. Don't remove it from your vernacular. That makes me a hypocrite because I just said F word. Do I put my left shoe or my right shoe on first? Ben Swanser. Let's see. That's a good question. I think probably my left foot. My left foot goes in the shoe first. Gosh, my hair is just atrocious. There we go. Now I look like Prince Valiant. Okay, Alex PF. Do you deliberately prefer not to do any political sketches, or is it just a lack of interest in the topics? Yeah, you know, I'm not really super political. I believe in the importance of politics. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the left and right system because it just seems like a little tired. So it results in me just being very lethargic. It's also not simply the left and right. It's not just that. It's, you know, it's all driven by money. It's all about who has the most money. That's how Donald Trump got in. You know, he's clearly a smart guy. That's how he became president. Not saying anything bad about him. I don't believe on just hating people because they're in the office. Do I like Canada? You know, I've never been to Canada, Joshua, but I would love to go. I've been really close to Canada. I've been close enough to Canada to get international roaming charges on my phone. And I've had Tim Hortons many a times without crossing the borders because now Burger King owns it, I'm pretty sure, and they're just putting them all over the place. But I had it. I had Tim Hortons before Burger King bought it, so that still makes me a little bit less of a fraud. In Buffalo, I lived in Buffalo for like 6 or 7 months in 2006, I think, and yeah. So I had Tim Hortons there. Never went to Canada though. Buffalo was the closest I got. Grand Island, to be specific, not Buffalo exactly, but Grand Island is where I was staying. Okay, Joseph Lee says, "Hey, Julian Smith, how's life? Would you care to share with us your experience when you were away from YouTube? What experiences have you had that piqued your wisdom to what it is today?" Yeah, you know, I just, the year away for me from social media and my smartphone was, I just felt like I needed to do it because I felt like it was consuming my life and it was all I was thinking about. And, you know, I had a smartphone before, for a long time. Since before the iPhone came out, I had a Windows phone before that, and it was really clunky. But I don't know, I just felt like I needed a break. So it wasn't like I was hoping to get some kind of insight out of it or anything. I just wanted to take a break. And it was really nice. It's honestly been really difficult for me to get back into all this, which is one of the reasons I really wanted to do something live. This is why I started thinking about this. And my cousins, I was talking to my cousins over Christmas, Garrett and Noah. Garrett actually plays Jacquees in some of my older videos. If you remember Jacquees, the character Jacquees, that's Garrett. Sorry to shatter the illusion. Jacquees is not a real person. Now you're all going to have to go watch those Jacquees videos because those are super old. But anyways, I was talking to them, and they were recommending live streaming, and I was like, you know what? I should try this because I feel like this would be a way for me to get back into. I just feel like social media, like posting on Instagram all day long, do your reel, your story, or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, or I'm not bashing it. I'm just saying I personally seems like a lot of effort. It's just a lot of effort, and I was thinking about it too much, and just didn't want to. I don't know. There's more to life than just staring at a screen. So I wanted to try this because this seems like a way where I can. If this was like it feels like we're all here right now. It's kind of weird. It feels like we're all kind of exchanging information in real time. It's not like I'm posting something and hoping to get a bunch of likes out of it, hoping it's like going viral or something. This is. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. But that's yeah. That was why I took the year off. Too many people here, says Grim Laughter. Grim Laughter? What is grim laughter? Is that like... or is it like... I have not seen the new Star Wars yet. No spoilers. Somebody mentioned Star Wars. I haven't seen it yet. It's super hard for me to get into the... well, it's not hard to go to the theater, but I just don't go because I have... kids, and so it means I have to get a babysitter if I want to go to the movies, and there's things I'd rather do if I have a babysitter than go to the movies. So Sarah and I always end up doing other things than going to the movies, things that actually like experiences and stuff. If you're paying a babysitter, it just seems kind of like a waste of time to go to a movie theater. Unless it's like, I mean, Star Wars is an exception. It's like it's a huge experience. It's like an event almost, you know. I actually just saw The Disaster Artist, which was amazing. Has anybody seen The Disaster Artist? Disaster Artist, anybody? Nobody's mentioning Disaster Artist. Okay, so there's a couple people here. Has anybody seen The Room? Does anybody know that reference? Disaster Artist, The Room. Surely you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Everybody's commenting now. Yes, it was amazing. That was personally my favorite role I've ever seen James Franco in. That was such an unexpectedly amazing role. He did such a great job. He was not even himself. It was just a total transformation. What a hilarious movie. Great story too. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I thought that was super interesting how they tied that back to James Dean. I had never picked up on that reference before, but it seems like that could totally be possible. Where's Jeffrey? Is he not using a phone too? Jeffrey, I haven't seen Jeffrey in a while. He is probably... Oh, I mean, knowing him, he's probably on his phone right now, like, just browsing through something that is not public. Like, I don't know. He's weird. That guy's a weirdo. He's not into social media either. We're both kind of hermits. I'm liking this, though. This is really... I'm enjoying this so far as much as I thought I was going to, because this is... what is this? It's just a... There's a lot here I got to take in. This is all new. I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, this is... I think I'm really going to enjoy this because this feels like we're actually doing something here. Look at Super Chat. Somebody said look at Super Chat. Okay, what's Super Chat? Did I go to film school or something similar, or did you just jump straight into making shorts? No, I did not go to film school. I actually have not stepped foot... I have not had any... I almost said real education. I've not had any formal education. I guess, is that formal education? Like elementary school and high school? I guess it is. I was homeschooled is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to dress it up a little bit. But yeah, I was homeschooled and I did not go to college. But I started working when I was really young. I got into video stuff when I was like 13. And so by the time I was driving a car, people were hiring me to do video jobs and stuff. And then I was like, hey, why am I making content for other people? I can make it for myself. And then, boom, here we are, doing a live stream.
Okay, Super Chat is when people pay money to ask you questions.
Sarah keeps popping her head in here to tell me, give me YouTube tutorials.
The green and the yellow are Super Chat.
Okay.
And people paid those money to ask you those questions.
Okay, so I have to click. Oh, you guys are paying money to ask me questions. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so I have to click on these and then I see them. Okay. Wow. This is interesting from Brian Stevens. Let's see here. Okay, so I have one from Robert Turpin. Please yell, I made this for you. Okay, so here's the thing. Robert, I really hate to do this because you've paid me $5 to ask me to scream I made this for you, but I don't scream it anymore. Because, well, first of all, people ask me all the time to say it, and so it just kind of like, it's just kind of exhausting, but also because it's so loud on my voice. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but when I filmed that video, Hot Kool-Aid, I went hoarse for like a week, and I actually thought my voice was never going to come back because I was screaming so hard. I literally thought I wasn't going to get my voice back. I thought I'd just ruined it. So I can't yell I made this for you, especially now because I'm getting over the flu. But I appreciate you. I will do, I'd rather eat Randy. How about that? Will that suffice? That's a little easier on my vocal cords. Okay, let's see here. Someone has asked me if I would help propose to a significant other. This is a hilarious. I don't know how we would go about arranging this, but I'm into it. I'm into it. It's an interesting idea. Do people ask me for autographs often? From Osun8Z. Yes, it depends on how much I go out and what state I'm in, what part of the world I'm in. But yeah, I get stopped a decent amount, asked for pictures and autographs. It's a little less this year because I grew my hair out and was wearing glasses all year, and I think people just didn't, so it just didn't happen as much. Also, I wasn't posting videos, so I probably wasn't in people's feeds as much, but yeah, I do get stopped a lot. And in, let's see, I got some other ones here. Sorio Creatore. Sorio Creatore. Is that your last name? I'm probably saying that wrong. Creatore. Or is it just a fancy way to say creator? OMG. Hi, Julian. I have been watching you since 6th grade. You're great. And your videos are still 10 out of 10. Glad to see you again. Thank you, Sorio. Thank you for the support and the sweet message. It feels good to be back. That was, it was a really hard thing for me being gone all year and not putting anything out there, because this was, I'm constantly making things, even when I was still making things all year. I just wasn't putting it out myself. I was making things for other people. That was the one reason I could not get the thought of doing something on YouTube out of my head because, I was like, I missed this. I missed you guys. I missed making things and the experience of, it's such an amazing thing to be able to put something out there and get immediate, feedback. And when you're making something and you're trying to learn and how to perfect it, YouTube for me was, I never learned faster. I never learned more at a job. I never learned more about filmmaking at a job than I did on YouTube because just being able to make something and put it out there and then realizing all the little things people pick up on, it's just such a, it's so, I almost said connected. That's like, makes me sound like 50 years old. Everything's so connected. Where's my cane? But I can't remember what we were just talking about. We were talking about, let's see, canes, connected. Everything's so connected. We were talking about, I think, I was off the internet. Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to do something, and I'm so excited that my cousins were telling me about live streaming. Not that, I've done live streaming before, but I never really considered maybe this is something I'd like to do regularly, but I think I'm going to have to try this. Also, I guess this would be a decent time to say, let me think here. Where is, I've got an exciting announcement this week, something I'm super excited to announce, and I can't say it yet because it's not time yet. I can't say it yet because things aren't in place. It's not ready. It's not time. But I am. You guys are going to be excited, I think. I hope. Ooh, I'm really playing this up now. Okay, more super chats. Let's take a look at these. I apologize if I missed any super chats. I did not know this was a thing until like just now, so I saw these things popping up and I didn't know what they were. Okay, the real spoons. My cousin actually was living in LA for a bit and got interviewed by Jeffrey. Haha, do you plan on going to any conventions this year? That's funny. I don't really go to a lot of conventions. I think does Sundance count as a convention or South by Southwest? I guess that's kind of a convention. Yeah, I'd like to go to a convention this year. Which convention do you guys think I should go to? Will I ever make a full-length movie? Yes, I finished my first screenplay this year. I'm not sure if I should even be saying that because, obviously you don't write a screenplay without not wanting to make it, but it's a very, very expensive movie. In fact, we had a very a major film studio that wanted to finance it until we figured out how much it was actually going to cost to produce it, and they were like, "This is going to be way too much money to produce it as is." So I'm either going to have to like figure out how to make it cheaper, like through animation or something, or write another one. But yes, I'd love to make a movie one day. I do think it's an interesting time for movies because people are going to the movie theaters less, and that to me is the most exciting thing about the idea of making a movie is it being played in a movie theater, because I think that's the best way to watch a story. But people aren't going to the theater anymore, and I think it's hard to say if that's because there's just a lack of good movies. I think when a movie like Star Wars comes out, obviously everybody flocks to the theater because it's like an event, but, it's definitely a much different day for movies than it used to be. People don't just go to see anything in the theater. People don't just go to the theater to, like, see what's playing and then pick something. That happens very rarely now, I feel like. Okay, we got some more super chats here. I show your Wi-Fi, this is from High Desert Garden. I show your Wi-Fi video to all my classes because it's so realistic. Has your wife ever been in one of your videos? Can we meet your wife? Yes, Sarah has been in, she's made a couple cameos. She was in I'm Reading a Book. She offers me some food when I'm sitting in a chair by a window. And I turn it down. Thank you for the super chat, High Desert Garden. Okay. Muffin Breeder asks, Muffin Breeder, does that make you a baker? Did you enjoy doing breakfast? Saw in Moving Out Part 3 you critiqued it in jest, but since then Jeffrey poofed. Didn't know if you were disheartened. No, not at all. Breakfast was fun. I didn't really love making it as much as I thought I was going to, because we made a bunch of those. I think we made almost 40 or 50 of those. That's not like a ton, I guess, but I can't remember how many we ended up making. It might have even been more than that, but I just didn't really enjoy the process as much. YouTube has changed so much since I've been on the platform. Everything used to be hand-selected. The videos that got featured were hand-selected, and now it's all algorithmically curated, which is great, but it, promotes a different kind of content. You've got to make stuff longer now. It can't just be short, little, clever videos. There's very few channels getting away with that. Usually people who are owned by it's usually a brand owned by a conglomerate or someone who can afford to just lose money. But, I stopped making breakfast. I think it probably would have found an audience if I had kept it up, but it just wasn't something I was enjoying, so decided to make something else. Okay, Robert Turpin asks, I don't know, you're just awesome, and I'm glad you're back. Hope these little donations help you out with your YouTube projects. Thank you so much, Robert. You are a kind man. Okay. Will your content ever be drastically different? Well, yeah, let's see who asked that question. Brandon Brooker. Brooker? I have some very different content coming out this year. But if you're enjoying this, you'll enjoy it. Are you plan on doing funny videos again, or are you just serious from now on? I don't feel like I'm just serious. Nobody's really just serious all the time. People pretend to be that way. Like, I don't know. I can't think of a good example, but nobody's serious all the time. Humor is a big part of my personality. Ooh, this kombucha is good. I'm drinking a kombucha. This is not an ad, although it probably should be. Let's see here. This stuff is delicious. It's made from tea, which is unique, I think. I think there's a couple people doing that now, but I love it. Okay, Indie Rockers says, trying again since my super chat disappeared. I've been watching you since I was 12, and I'm in college now. ILY. Also, what is your favorite movie? My favorite movie. I don't have a favorite movie. I could probably think of some favorites in specific genres. Last of the Mohicans comes to mind. Back to the Future comes to mind. That's one of the most amazing screenplays I've ever written. Back to the Future, and great title too. Oh my gosh, Back to the Future. Give me a break. Thank you for the translation, Pickled Beats. ILY means I love you. You could tell I was struggling to figure it out. Wow. Okay. ASL. Somebody said ASL in the chat. This is fun. I like this. Are you guys having fun? I'm having a lot of fun. This is way more fun than just going through tweets and Facebook posts. Will there be a Kidnapped Season 3? You know, I was just talking to Gabrielle recently, and we were talking about a Kidnapped 3. But I don't know. I don't think I can neither confirm nor deny. I learned that term from my cousin this weekend. He's in the military, and I learned that term. I thought that was really amazing. I could neither confirm nor deny. Man, you guys hear that cough? Woo! It's a good thing you're not in this room. Okay, will any of the regulars who appeared in your videos return, like Crew from Malk, I'd Rather Eat Randy, etc.? Well, I think you have to define return, Muffin Breeder, because, sketches are a very fickle thing on YouTube these days, so it's probably not realistic that I'm going to be posting sketches like I was in the past, at least as frequently. I mean, I'm always making little shorts and things like that, and, I plan to release some of those from time to time, but, yeah, those people will be around for sure. These people are good friends of mine, and I talk to them every week regardless of if I'm shooting something or not, so it's, absolutely. You'll see those people. They'll be around. They're in my life. They'll be in your life. Okay. Have you ever tried getting a show on Netflix? A super chat from Teagle. I have not tried to get a show on Netflix. I'd like to get a show on Netflix, but I don't feel like I've had anything developed that is right for their market. So, also, from what I understand, that's a very difficult platform for YouTubers to get shows on. Netflix, from what I understand, is not super interested in. Hey, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just the messenger. I'm not. Don't say anything bad about Netflix. Muffin Breeder. Oh wait, nope. That was an old super chat. I already read that. Okay. Robert Turpin sent another super chat. Can you tell us a bit more about your year off YouTube? Also, if your voice is up to it, will you sing Never Get Naked in your shower during the stream? I know you're sick AF, so it's okay if not. Thank you so much for the super chat, Robert. Yeah, let me tell you more about my year off YouTube. And you know what? Maybe, I should definitely sing Never Get Naked in Your Shower. Let me find my guitar. 1 second. I'm going to find my guitar. Okay, I found the guitar. Are you guys still with me? I found the guitar. Okay. Whew. I should not be so winded for walking up one flight of stairs. It's kind of embarrassing. Whoa! This guitar is out of tune. Let's see here. I guess we should tell people that Never Get Naked Live is happening right now. What are the chords for Never Get Naked in Your Shower? I don't know. I can't remember. That's actually why I went to get the guitar. I was like, I don't even remember how to play this. Because most of those songs, I only had to play like once or twice. And then I just forgot about it. So I have to actually figure out what the chords are. My guitar is so out of tune. Whoa! Okay, I need some help here. Let's see. I'm just gonna get the. I don't believe in tuners, but I do need help. I do need some help with the C string. Oh, that's what's going on. I think one of my kids got a hold of my guitar. What do you guys think? Can you guys hear this? Can you even hear the guitar right now? When did I first start playing guitar? I was 7 years old. And if anybody right now is critiquing my tuning, I'm doing this by ear, baby. I actually keep my guitar tuned down a whole step because I have this old Gibson that's just got an amazing deep body and it just sounds so good when it's tuned down a whole step. So I keep it tuned in D. I have 2 kids. Okay. How did I pull off the arrows shot in Reservation? I gotta answer this one before I play Never Get Naked in Your Shower because I love this question because so much work went into that video. I don't think anybody realizes how difficult that video actually was to pull off. But I actually had a blacksmith make me a metal breastplate for that shot that had screw holes in it. And then we made these arrows that had screw tips on them. And I fixed them into the breastplate, you know, and then we animated them flying in, obviously. I wasn't actually getting shot, but that's why they look so real, is because they actually were. I just punctured the shirt and screwed the arrow in, and it put some fake blood, and it was better than animation. Well, you know, 4 or 5 frames of it were animated. Okay, so let's see here. I'll never get naked in your shower. Let's see, what are the words? I can't even remember the words of my own song. Man, I am so sick. Okay, let's see here. I'll never get naked in your shower. I promise I'll only get naked. Let's see, I'll never in your shower. I promise get naked. I promise I'll always wear my clothes. That's what it is. I promise I'll always wear my clothes. I'd only get naked in my shower behind closed doors. I'd only get naked. I'll never get naked in yours. Okay, so and then what's the verse? It goes, I'll Oh, man. I was not prepared for that request. Let's see. I'll never get naked in your shower. I promise I'll always wear my clothes. I'd only get naked in my shower behind closed doors. But I'll never get naked in yours. All right. That's all I'm going to play because I can't remember the rest of the words. But I will brush up on my own songs so that next time we do this, I'm more prepared. And then Robert also asked me to talk about my year off a little bit more. Was there anything you guys wanted to hear specifically about my year off from social media and smartphoning? Or was it just... Okay, now I gotta find a place to put this. This guitar was a mistake. I gotta get a hanger in my garage for this thing. Here we go, this'll work. Okay. Did I write that song? Yes, I wrote that song. That's a song called Never Get Naked in Your Shower. It's on my channel. The real video's on my channel if you want to watch that. Okay, so my year off. Robert said he wanted to hear more about my year off from the internet. More about my time off. I don't know what to talk about. It's just, I already said that it was due to, just want a break from social media. So, but it was cool getting to, it really made me, it was really nice to have a break from being in front of the camera, because being behind the camera was my first love. When I was a kid, my siblings were all actors, and they would get work and I wouldn't. I was the only one that didn't get work. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to get into filmmaking, because I was like, well, maybe I'd be good at behind the camera. So I got really good at cameras and recording music and stuff like that, and never thought I'd be in front of a camera. But it wasn't until, like I said earlier, when I started a YouTube channel and started making stuff for myself after getting hired to make stuff for other people for a few years, that I decided I should be in front of the camera on my YouTube channel, because I realized people need people want to have a personality that they're following. They don't want to just watch videos. They want to. So I made that observation, and then after doing that for years, for like 10 years, 9 or 10 years, I decided I wanted to. That was when I decided to take my break, because I just wanted to kind of get back in touch with the part of me that originally fell in love with. My original creative gene was, not acting. So I think for me, I wanted to have a year where I was making stuff for other people, and I wasn't thinking about how many views it was going to get, or how many, what's the hook, what are people going to relate with about it, like doing all that stuff, just thinking about the thing, and that was really awesome for me. I got to direct some really awesome commercials and play with a lot of fun toys, and I worked with a lot of my friends too. I worked with King Batch for, I was shooting some of his videos for a while as a DP, and that part was really fun, just getting to kind of make things and not worry about the backside of the product. Okay, we got some more super chats, so I got to move on from that. Let's see here. Oh, Robert says, what did I do for work and pleasure? Work and pleasure. Yeah, well, I guess I already covered that, because I said I did commercials and stuff. Okay, so I've got a couple more super chats here I got to get to. Manny Tattoo Artist. Welcome back, Julian. I missed your skits. Hopefully you go back to them. You're unique. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate the support and the kind words. And, I'm always shooting little shorts. So, yeah, not going anywhere. Timothy Detterman says, would you consider collaborating with me to help an orphanage in Paraguay? I am a wheelchair-using paraplegic and doing all my work from a disability check, and it would really be an inspirational story. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to help you guys in whatever way I can. I think that sounds... orphanages are such a... it's an amazing thing that people do in orphanages, and I think it's I want to read this again. What is exactly you're asking me for? You want to collaborate with me? Yeah, I think just email my public email address and tell me exactly what you had in mind. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to keep up with all these comments. I'm going to have to get better at this. Do you guys have any live streamers that you like to watch that I should maybe take some tips from? Because this is all new to me. I've done it a few times before, but live streams, it's obviously an exploding medium right now, so I'd love to, if there's anybody you think I should watch, let me know. Everybody's saying me. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what's going on. All I did was turn this camera on and plug it in, and I should make some titles or something. Let's see. I should make some fun titles. Let's see here. Maybe I can... oh, you know what? Let's see here. Oh, you know what I should do? One thing... Okay, Phil DeFranco. He's doing live stuff, huh? Phil DeFranco. That's cool. Markiplier. Familiar with him. Okay. That's cool. Shout out to Addison and Evie. Initial Focus asks, do you ever offer consulting or one-on-one advice to fellow creators? Huge fan. You're the reason I started YouTube. Blah, blah. More superfan ramblings. I don't really do... I've not really ever gotten into consulting. And I've not... it's not that I'm unavailable for advice, but I don't feel like I have any good advice. People have asked me time and time again for YouTube advice, and I never really know what to say because I still don't think my channel should have ever worked. I was never on a real release schedule. I've never released more than once a week, except for with Breakfast, which I didn't end up, nobody watched and I didn't keep making. I don't really have any advice. The only advice I could give is do the exact opposite of what I did because, it just... And the truth is now it's such a different game, because everything's algorithmically curated on YouTube. It really is now a game of just... it's almost more about how long your content is and how, how you're pacing your content. So there's, like, stuff that kind of keeps people... watching the whole thing. So if it's a 20-minute video, they're watching the whole thing. And then releasing those as often as you can, like more than once a week, which is the most I ever did. So yeah, I would say that would be my advice to you. But beyond that, probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna weigh in on that right now. Let's see here. Okay. Marcus RSV says, firstly, you're my favorite YouTuber, and thanks for the shout-out link on Twitter. I heard you can donate, so I just wanted to do that. Oh, thanks, Marcus. Oh, this is Marcus who tweeted my link to me. Thank you for helping me find my link, my man. That was super helpful. Carnome the Critic. Do you know who Austin McConnell is? He's a YouTuber who is trying to get into filmmaking. I think you should collab. I do not know who Austin McConnell is, but I will check him out. Thank you for the tip. I'm going to do it right now. Just to see if I know his face. No, I don't know this guy. I'll check him out later when I'm not live streaming. Contra21 says, I'm so stoked you're back. Your videos have been one of my go-tos for days. I really needed a... Oh, for days. I thought that was the end of the sentence. For days. Wow, you've been a long-time fan, Contra. No, it said, one of my go-tos. For days, I really needed a laugh. If I had read the whole sentence, I wouldn't have thought it was so strange. Can't wait to see your new content. Happy New Year. Thank you, my friend. Happy New Year to you as well. Check, check. Is this thing still on? Okay. See, I don't know what's going on. This mic that I told you guys earlier I wanted to use, it would not stay on. Every 5 minutes, it just kept dying. I think it needs some work. Total bummer. Okay. Let's go back to what's going on. My chat just froze for a second. Are you going to make adverts again? Hassan Alamagiri. I missed your name now. I can't see where it went. Hassan, are you going to make adverts? Yeah, I'm kind of always, I get asked to make commercials sometimes. I don't always say yes because it is it has to be the right project, really, you know. But yeah, I'm always generally looking to make commercials. They're fun. It's where all the toys are. Especially this last Kia commercial I got to do. I'd never had so many toys at my disposal. It was so fun. We had this huge techno crane. It's like on the roof of this building in downtown LA. It was so fun. It's like, would I do that again? Heck yes. Music-wise, am I working on any projects? Yeah, you know, I am always kind of writing music, not always recording it, but I am always looking to make music. Music's a big part of my life. A techno crane is a crane that you put on a. It's like those big movie camera arms that has a camera on the end of it, you know, and then the crane swings around, and you know what a techno crane is. Okay, I wonder now if I can. Where is this? What camera am I filming on? This is the Sony A9, the lovely Sony A9. I love it. Do you guys want to see some pictures from my hike in Mount Zion this year? I went to Mount Zion for my 30th birthday. Am I wearing pants? Yes, I'm wearing pants. Guess I should prove it. I gotta prove I'm wearing pants. Pants. That should be the thumbnail for this chat. People are gonna think I'm pointing to something else. Okay, let's see. Let's pull up some of these photos. Let's see. Has anybody been to Mount Zion? It was unbelievable. I had never seen anything like it. The mountains there are so red. It's because of the iron in the soil. There's so much iron that or not the soil. There's so much iron in the rock that it turns red. Okay, where's the? I've got some. Oh, you know what? It's on a. It might not work. I've got these photos are on a different drive, I think. Let me check Super Chat. Robert Turpin, my man, is back again. Hey, my friend and fiance are in the room with me. Can you say, Claire, you're beautiful, and Christina, you're all right. Jeez, this guy. Okay, I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna go get a hard drive with the pictures from Mount Zion. I'll be right back. I should. This is the kind of stuff I should be releasing on Instagram. These pictures that are just sitting on a drive. I'm going to put these on Instagram. But I'll put them here first for the people who came to the live stream. You heard it here first. Man, you know what I bet it's this is why gamers do gaming videos, because this would be super fun. If you were playing a video game at the same time, give me a break. I can see why people do this. Okay. All right, I didn't break anything. Successfully mounted a hard drive without crashing the live feed. All right, I gotta find these pictures. Zion. Zion! I don't know the actual words. Okay, here we go. I wonder if I can screen share in this program. Let's see here. Can I screen share? Window capture. Is that what I want? Display capture or window capture? Maybe display capture? Add existing, create new. Oh, wow. Wow. Whoa. 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 What just happened? Let's see here. Yikes. Wow, that was crazy. I don't know if that was... Did you guys see that? Yeah, you guys saw that. You guys are freaking out in the chat now. Wait, was that loud? Did that make a noise? Oh, it probably... I wonder if it... let's see. Window. Everybody's saying window capture. Okay, let's try this. Window. Ah, I see it. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now, can you guys see these? I wonder if that works. Can you guys see these pictures? I'm trying to figure this out. We see your porn folder. Give me a break. Little thumbnail. Oh, they're saying it works. Okay, great. Okay, cool. That's my uncle. He went with me. This is Garrett, the guy who plays Jacques I was telling you about earlier. There's me and him. I wonder if it's... Wait, I got an idea. Whoops. Okay, what happened here? Let's go to... where is... Man. I can't believe anybody's watching this. This is so ridiculous. Video capture device. Okay, and device. I just deleted my camera. There we go. Okay. I deleted my camera from this stream. Okay, I'm trying to find a better way to look at these pictures. Do you guys even want to see these? I'm like spending all this time on this. Window capture. Okay. Now I'm going to open them up full screen this time, guys. Don't you worry. Full screen. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to go into the window capture again. Let's try this. This time it should work. And I'm going to put it in preview. There we go. Okay, this is it. I got it now. Now we're in business, baby. Okay. This is what you want to see right here. Look at me. I got you back. I got you back. Well, we're going to have to letterbox these because it's going to make me crop either the top or the bottom. So we're going to go a little letterbox here. More than I'd care to. All right, this is good. This is good. Okay. Let's see. Look at that one. Look at those mountains. Those are real mountains. That's crazy. I don't know if the colors are coming through to you guys, but I was just amazed at all the colors. Being there, I'd never seen so much color. Well, look at those mountains. Let's see here. Has anybody been here? Real mountains. Mars. It does kind of look like Mars. This was cool. Garrett. So this is Garrett in this picture. He's holding the this is Zion National Park in Utah, for those wondering. Garrett in this picture, he's holding the Garmin's new 360 camera. He actually worked on that camera. He works for Garmin, and he helped make. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty sweet little camera. I thought this one was cool. There are these little tunnels through the mountains like this. Here's one of me. These are all shot with the A9 as well. This is the A9 and the Zeiss Batis 24, Batis, however I think it's Batis, B-A-T-I-S. No, I do not live in Utah. Look at these colors. Give me a break. These were cool. This is a close-up of a tree. The trees there had so much texture. I got all these pictures of the trees because the texture was so cool. Look at that one. These deer were so comfortable with humans. They would just, I was right there next to it. He just sat there. That one's, the colors in that one. That's actually how it looked, too. It's crazy. These pictures, it almost feels like you're there. This camera it captures colors so well, and I think it's the lens, too. It's such an amazing lens. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and this is crazy. This was, I got to show you guys this part. This was, look how high up we are. This is, at the top of, this right here is not Hell's Landing. Oh my gosh, Hell's Landing. That's not what this is. This is Angel's Landing. This is, it's like a super dangerous hike. It's like it's like a mile in the air or something like that. It took us so long to get to the top, and it's so dangerous. Like, they actually had these chains. Look at this. They had these chains, and this is not even the part. I don't have pictures of the worst part because I could not let go to take a picture. It was too dangerous. But these chains, you literally have to hang on to these chains and walk up this thing, and it just gets so narrow. And I'm so sad. I did not make it all the way to the top. I got like 95% of the way there, but there was this one spot right here that I could not make it past because I was wearing these stupid New Balance shoes that did not have any New Balance. I love their shoes, but these specific shoes are so old and had no tread. I could not make it up this one part of the very last peak. And I went all that way, and I had to sit here and wait for my cousin and uncle to come back because I couldn't make it any. And here's my shoes I was telling you about. They just didn't have quite enough juice. So I sat there literally just on the edge of this cliff, a mile up in the air, just hanging on to this little branch right here. And I didn't move a muscle for about an hour. I sat right here, just looking at over the edge of this freaking mountain. Can you believe that? And here's another shot of the chains. This still isn't even the worst part of the hike, but you can see how it would get a little intense. If you can imagine just how intense it would have to be to not even want to photograph it. I mean, you're doing the act, you're up there with it, and you don't even want to let go to take a picture. I didn't. Here's kind of what it looked like. See how, look at that. Look at that incline, and you're just walking along, hanging onto a chain. That's nuts, people. That's nuts. Anyways, it was a great experience. We were there for about 3 days. There's Garrett being an idiot. It's amazing. These colors. They're killing me. I'm so glad we opened these up. I'd forgotten these were in here. I gotta post some of these. Anyways, that was that. That was that. Now let's turn this off. Okay, there we go, and we're back. Do I still have people coming up to me knowing who I am? Yes, I do. It depends on where I am, though. I said that earlier, but you must not have been here. It's okay. It's okay. It was just, you know, I wasn't scolding you. It was just a funny little joke. Okay. Well, yes, this is just a live stream for chatting. You know, I actually wanted to... how long have I been on? I don't even know. I kind of lost track of time. Wow, I've been on for a while. This has been really fun. I wanted to kind of set this up and get like a look for the chat because I'm going to be doing this more, but I thought it'd be fun to dress it up a little bit. I should get some kind of like fancy news tickers and stuff like that, right? Maybe we should do that. Do you guys want to help me do that? Maybe I should start by putting my logo as a watermark. Or is it already watermarked? I think it is watermarked. Yeah, it's watermarked as my channel. So I don't need to do that. I could put some kind of text. I've got an idea. We've got to find a way to tell people who come to this live stream that I've got an announcement this week. So I'm going to put some text on the screen that says something about that. What should we say that'll get people's, make them something cryptic, something kind of like weird and cryptic. We should put something like, how about, let's see here, free type. Let's try this. All right, I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys. Okay, we were going to try to... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making YouTube videos. I'm just trying to do it live. Okay? Give me a break. All right, let's see. We're going to put I had a little turtle but I ate him. How about that? Let's try. Okay, so that's how we put text. Had a little turtle, but I ate him. The vegans aren't going to like this joke. It's clearly a joke. Nobody eats turtles. And if you do, I don't know why you're spending your time shelling turtles. There's much more efficient animals to be eaten if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to change this before the vegans get offended. How do I change this text? What should we tell people, guys? What should we tell people? We should say something about maybe... I wish there's something I wish I could tell you. There's something I want to tell you, but I can't tell you until tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure which day yet, but one of these days I'm going to be making a little announcement. I feel like there should be a way to make this move or something. I want to tell you something. There's something I want to tell you, but I can't tell you until tomorrow or Wednesday. Therefore, how do I open this up here? Okay, we're just going to warn... We also need to warn people that this is a pointless... There's no point to this stream. All right, how about this? This will be more... We've got to say it more succinctly. If you are watching... You know what? Here. You know what? Let's just delete all this. Let's delete all this. Here. There we go. I'm going to say, if you are watching this, you are wasting your time. Happy New Year. How about we make it scroll? Let's find a way to make it scroll. If you are watching this, you are wasting your time because, here we go, this is it, people, because none of us are doing anything. There we go. Now we got to make it scroll. How do I make this thing scroll? Does anybody know how to make text scroll in OBS? It's such a bad name, Open Broadcasting System or whatever. OBS. It sounds like IBS. They got to change the name. It's not a good name. It's too close to IBS. It's got to be like, why couldn't they have just called it Goin Live or something catchy? OBS, this is clearly written by somebody who didn't want to come up with a better name. My gosh. That's my Alan Watts cough. My Alan Watts laugh. That guy always sounded like he was going to die when he laughed. Okay. Can I cut my hair and shave? You don't like my hair? You don't like me looking like a Neanderthal? Neanderthal. I was told recently it's Neanderthal, actually. I already told people. People keep asking why I'm in the garage. I'm in the garage because all my tools are in. Not my real. I don't have real tools. I have like video tools and audio tools. All of my gadgets and gear are in the garage because I was making a commercial for Kia and I had to record some music and I still haven't. I've been too lazy to take anything out of the garage, so I'm still here in the garage. I'm, working out of the garage. Although it's getting kind of chilly, so I'm probably gonna have to take stuff in. I don't know. Maybe not. I do have this fancy little space heater right here that's keeping me pretty toasty. So, what do you guys think? Should I stay in the garage? I kind of like the garage. I want to make this text move. I want to animate the text. Maybe I can read from file. Okay, here we go. I'm going to look up a... I got an idea. I'm going to look up a tutorial on how to... I've got an idea. I'm gonna share my screen when I watch a tutorial on how to make this text scroll. So anybody coming to this live stream for the first time is gonna think they're watching a live stream of another YouTube video. Let's do it. Let's play some tricks on the internet. Display capture. Since you're looking at my display, here's back of my house at night. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look up a YouTube video for how to animate text, OBS. Where's the pop-out chat? I need to see the pop-out chat. Okay. I can't hear anything. I gotta put these on, I guess. Can you guys hear this in the chat? Okay. You can't hear it. That's good. I'm only going to show part of it because I feel like it's probably YouTube's probably going to flag it. Maybe it's Creative Commons. Nope, standard license. I can't watch this one live, guys. It'll be a problem if I show the full screen, probably. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just perusing through YouTube videos. Standard YouTube license. Probably can't do that one. Is there a way to filter out Creative Commons only? Here we go. Boom. This will be good. Let's just confirm. Creative Commons. Reuse allowed. Here we go. Full screen, baby. People are going to come to this live stream and be like, what is going on? Actually, wait. I should narrate it since you guys can't hear the screen. This is a tutorial for how to make very, very slow tutorials. 13-minute tutorial videos. How do I know the length of my own video while I'm... How am I looking at my own video on YouTube while I'm uploading it? What is happening? Okay. This guy is taking way too long to explain this. Okay. Filters. Okay. It's probably filters. I'm going to just guess it's filters. I'm going to go in here to OBS now and display capture off. I'm back. That was not a YouTube video of a YouTube video that you were just watching. Let's see here. Now, filters. I just got to find the filters. This is probably breaking like all the live streaming rules, just like sitting here, setting up the live stream while you're live streaming. This has got to be super boring to watch. I've got my headphones on so I can hear myself with a slight delay, and it's kind of like tripping me out. Where's the comments? I lost them again. Here we go. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is a great way to spend the New Year's. This is a great way. I could be thinking about how to improve my life or make myself a better person, but nope. Instead, I'm sitting here setting up my live stream, talking to strangers. I don't know how to do this. There's no way to do this. Maybe I... Here we go. Filters. I found it. Scroll. Found it. Okay. Here we go. We have movement, people. Okay, we have movement. This is a real live stream. Okay, now we need to have... I'm going to decapitalize this just to make it funnier. There we go. This seems more like more of an accurate representation of what we're doing here. Okay. We have scrolling text, people. This is a real live chat, officially. Welcome. Welcome to this live chat. We have a scrolly text thing. This is like you're basically watching CNN. This is the real deal. I can make text move live on a screen. I have created fire. I am man. Hear me roar. So stupid. I feel like we need some kind of like spinning planet Earth thing, or like, what do we need down here to make this look more official? Maybe it needs to say live. Maybe something that says live. People know it's live, but maybe just the representation of the word live would help people feel like it's more live. I don't know. Just an idea. I might crash again if I do this. I'm worried if I open Photoshop, I'm going to crash my computer because it's handling a lot right now. Let's see. Let's try it. Photoshop successfully opened. Now the trick is editing a 100-layer PSD file while streaming 60 frames a second at 1080p. Okay. I'm going to make a little live sticker. Let's make one here. Maybe it should be... Bum 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 bum. Some holding music for you guys. Some elevator music. I could have sung Girl from Ipanema or something a little more classy, but beatboxing is... Some people talk to themselves. I beatbox to myself. I'll just be sitting alone in this dungeon working, and I'll just start... I wonder if this should be... Let's try this. I got an idea. I got it. I got it. I got it. I wonder if I can put, like, fireworks and stuff on here, too. For, like, a Happy New Year icon. Just some animated fireworks. I should probably cut this off soon. This is kind of pointless. I'm just sitting here, like, making stuff for this live stream. Let's see here. I don't even know if anybody's watching this. I'm not even looking at the chat or anything. I probably should be. Let's see here. Okay, where is OBS? Am I still going? Okay, great. I'm still going. What should we put here, guys? What's something I should put on the screen? What kind of picture? You guys want to see a picture of like a unicorn? Not a unicorn. What should I put? We should put some like I don't know, some like leaves or something floral. Something that makes it look like pretty because I'm in a garage. This is kind of, you know, dumpy looking. Maybe we should put something that dresses it up a little bit, you know? What do you guys think? Everyone loves pics. Yeah, food. And maybe some emojis. Great idea. Emoji. But this is going to be Apple emojis, probably. And that's going to be a problem because Apple does not like their emojis going in monetized media. I run into a problem with it every time I do something with emojis in a video or a commercial. especially commercials, because they know you're spending money. So they're like, hey, we want money for those emojis. I actually don't think they even take money for the emojis. We did that Chevy commercial I did with Chevy. That Chevy commercial I did with Chevy. With the that I did with emojis, I meant to say. We couldn't even use the Apple emojis. We had to use, I think we went with Twitter emojis. Let's see if it'll let me do a... Yeah, it's going to be Apple emojis. I can't do this. I could maybe, like, copy the Twitter hamburger. How about a Twitter hamburger emoji? Maybe the Google emoji. Surely they'll let me because it's their platform. I'm going to take a gamble here and put the Google emoji for hamburger. That's what it pasted as. Look at that. That is not... Maybe I should just leave it. See if anybody notices it. They'll be like, what is going on? Did you know it says hamburger on Google Android 8.1? Oh, wow. Look at this. I'm moving myself around. Ah! Sorry, that was probably really loud. All right, let's try this one. Twitter. Twitter emoji. Nope, not gonna work. Not gonna let me do it now, is it? It's not gonna let me do it. No, it's bloody not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me do it. Maybe I'll go into Twitter. Maybe it'll go if I do it like this. You know, a movie, that accent I just did made me think of the vulture at the end of the original Jungle Book cartoon, the one from 1967. I just watched it with my daughters this week, and that was my favorite Disney movie growing up. That movie is so incredible, and the soundtrack is ridiculous. What an amazing movie that is. Anyways, I love that vulture at the end. It's like, uh-oh, now don't start that again! At the end of the movie when they're like saying, I don't know, what do you want to do? Oh, I'm bored, I don't know, what do you want to do? And he's like, don't start that again. Oh, look at this guy. This is supposed to be a hamburger emoji. Hamburger emoji fail. Oh, look. Make some glasses for myself. Let's see if I can make some glasses. This is ridiculous. They're too big. Gotta make them smaller. I'm Elton John. That doesn't sound like Elton John at all. I actually cannot do an Elton John. But these are some pretty sick glasses. Here, I can make myself, here, check this out. All right, everybody has to guess who I am. See here. All right, who am I? Actually, this is John Lennon's glasses. Check that out. Look at that. Those are some John Lennon glasses. Who else wore round glasses? Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter wore some round glasses. Harry Potter. I actually never saw Harry Potter up until, everybody was... all my friends were into it in high school. I'm going to try to keep these glasses on while I talk about Harry Potter in honor of Harry Potter. All my friends were into it growing up. I was the only one who didn't really follow it that I knew. But I watched it as an adult, and I really liked it. I can't get past number 5. After number 5, I start thinking, why am I watching all these movies? I don't know why. I have no patience. All right, these glasses. Let's maybe do some... I wonder what else I could make. Whoop, bump my mic. Maybe some glasses like these. These are like superstar glasses. These are like those glasses that you put on and they make you look like a bug. They make you look like a fly. Can't make them small. There we go. Wow, that is some crappy looking text. So stupid. All right. I think we've had enough fun with this stuff here. I think I'll answer. Whoa! And I'm gone. Let's see here. How do I get that back? There we go. I'm back. I keep deleting stuff. Only the best for you guys. Nothing but the best. There we go. All right, I gotta get my story time glasses on. Wish I put my reading glasses on so I can do some reading of the comments. And the challenge will be, I'm gonna put them on. These are my glasses, and they help me focus on the comments because I have to keep my eyes fixed right here, or my faces leave the glasses. That's the game. So now I have to move the comment window right to this spot on my screen. Okay, we're almost there. All right, I'm looking at the comments. Did I enjoy school growing up? I did not really enjoy school growing up. I wish I had paid more attention in school because as an adult, I've become really curious about history and science, and I wish I had paid more attention to that stuff. And, oh, see, look, I've drifted from my glasses. But, you know, yeah, I wish I paid more attention in school. And I'm having to learn and you know, it's probably good for me because I'm still exercising my brain. My mic. I left my mic. There we go. Why do I look homeless? I look homeless because I just didn't, I don't know. Do I look homeless? I just have some long hair. Is that enough to make you homeless? I just don't ever really do anything with my hair. Here. Do I look less homeless now? Is that better? Sorry I've offended you with my homelessness. Jeez. People are getting snotty. What happened to my glasses? Here we go. Will I be on the H3 podcast? I'd love to be on the H3 podcast. Thank you, Doriath. I like my new glasses, too. How much were my glasses? They were very expensive. They were as much as this computer cost me. Get a haircut. Somebody super chatted me to say get a haircut. You know, that's the idea, but there's two philosophies with haircuts. You can just let your hair go for as long, and don't cut it until it's at the proper length for the cut you're going for, or you can just get it trimmed up all the time and just keep it looking perfect. You know, but then the problem with that, but getting a haircut, getting your hair trimmed as you're growing it out is the problem with that is your hair never really looks good at awkward lengths. So you're paying money for haircuts and your hair still looks like crap. So it doesn't really. I never really understood that logic. Okay, somebody super chatted me. I figured it out, Julian. The reason you took a year off, the reason you needed your kindergarten girlfriend, the reason you keep coughing. What is it? What is the reason I keep? Is it because I'm sick? And that's the three thing that must be what that has in common. I'm sick, so I took a year off. I'm sick, so I needed to get in touch with my kindergarten girlfriend to break up with her. And I'm sick because I keep coughing. Is that what you're saying? I'm a sick human being? It is sick. I feel like people did not get nearly as big of a kick out of that whole Marquia thing as I did. I don't know why. I just thought that was I thought that was the funniest idea. I thought that was like, I don't know. I loved that. That one was, people had a lot to say about that one. They were like, why do you need to find your girlfriend? It's like, it's a joke. Oh my gosh, do people not know how to have a joke anymore? Why are you, I felt like there were family members of mine that were worried that I was seeking out ex-girlfriends. It's like, no. Kindergarten. Barely remember this girl. It's a joke. And I got to meet up. It's a joke that I actually ended up getting to do, even though people weren't really in support of it. I still got to do it. And, you know, I got to break up with her. And it was actually really funny for her. She was like, Marquia she was really sweet about it, but she was like super uncomfortable the whole time because she's married too. And the whole experience was really funny. But, I'm really glad I got to do that. So you people say what you want to say. I think that was a really funny experiment. Okay. The dude says, "Hey man, loved watching your vids as a teenager. Music vids were the bomb. Hope you're doing well." Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Another super chat here. The Mr. Tim skits still make me laugh to this day, and I hope more skits come up in the future. Yeah, the Mr. Tim sketches are those are fun to make. I love those. I think the last live chat I did was on that original Mr. Tim sketch. Is anybody here? Did anybody here watch that live stream that I did back then when I was shooting the very first Mr. Tim? It would have been like 2012 probably, or 11. Thank you, Lila. Lila Survivor. Is that your real last name? You cheered me up today. Thank you. Where did the British accents come in hot Kool-Aid? Everything's just funnier in a British accent. So I've introduced... I've introduced accents into a few of my sketches just because I was reading the scripts and thinking, this would be funnier in British, I think. And Brits clearly have a much better sense of humor than Americans do. But I actually talked to my British friend Simon about this. I was like, why do you think it is that British humor is so much more sophisticated than American humor? And he was like, I think it's because... I'm going to do my best impersonation of Simon. He's like, I think it's because British people have a fond insecurity... What did he say? Not fond insecurity. He's like, they have a severe insecurity about... they have a severe the accent's tripping me. I got to drop it. He's saying that Brits are so afraid of being embarrassed in public that it just gives this acute awareness of comedy that Americans don't have. They're just apparently it's like a huge thing in their culture, like farting and stuff in public would be like a huge... It's just like they feel it way more than we do, I guess. I don't know. It's all subjective if you ask me. As an American, I'm offended, Simon. All right, I'm putting my reading glasses back on here. Going back to the comments. Your announcement tomorrow is that you have 6 months to live. Seriously, though, you're the reason I watch YouTube. You raise the bar. Keep it up. Thank you, Tyron Batten. Means a lot. Where will YouTube be in 5 years? That's a good question. Got to put my reading glasses to the side for this one. YouTube in 5 years will be a mainstream... It already is kind of a mainstream entertainment platform. It's crazy how far it's come. When I started posting videos on here, it was... People thought I was crazy. They were like... Because I was like living in my parents' house, but I was like a little too old to be living in my parents' house. But I was like, I know if I keep this up, this is like the future. And sure enough, I actually ended up starting making money doing it. And now it's like a huge... YouTube is not going anywhere. It's never stopped growing. It's and now it's owned by Google, and they're the power that Google has is... I mean, YouTube is not going anywhere. They are here to stay. They're going to be... I think maybe a more descriptive version of that question would be, what will we be watching in 5 years? Because I think YouTube and Amazon and Twitter and Facebook, they're all going to be, they're like the new... it's like network TV, but like that version of the internet, So I think what's fascinating to me is thinking about what we're going to be watching in 5 years, because right now we watch a lot of, people watch vloggers, daily vloggers, like filming their lives and things like that, and like where they're eating, like what restaurants they're eating. You guys are watching this. This is a live stream. Did you know you're watching this live? Did you know that? But I think the live thing is exciting to me because it's been around. That's like the one thing that's never changed. People have always resonated with live media in a specific way. It kind of feels more interactive and something about it that's just... I mean, I don't even know how long I've been going here because it's just so... I don't know what the word is. It's just such a specific dynamic. But as far as like on-demand entertainment, I think that's probably going to be you're going to see, it's just going to be really interesting to see what we're watching, because I think a lot of people thought the attention span was getting shorter with short videos on YouTube being a thing originally. And people saying, well, YouTube's like shrinking the attention span. But now people don't want to watch 2-minute videos on YouTube. They want to watch 20-minute videos on YouTube, 30-minute videos on YouTube. And that's really interesting. That was I never would have guessed that was going to be the case. So I think that's, I think it's interesting. But it's different. We're not watching, the 30-minute length for content has been kind of a king for a long time, but it's, we're watching more reality-based stuff now, which is interesting. I think it's probably due to just the information age we live in, because it's, we've never had the internet before. Like, we're the first few generations to have this amazing tool where we can just share information at a rapid pace. If you're in China, on the other side of the world from me, I can send you a file like that. And I think it's probably, it makes sense that social media would kind of evolve out of that the way it has, and that vloggers would become a thing. And it's actually funny it's so crazy. Vlogging is so crazy because it's exactly what there's so many people who predicted that that's what we'd be watching in the future, and that was so like everyday people putting their life on the internet for other people to watch, reality TV, but we're all creating it, and that's exactly what's happening with the advent of the internet. It's so crazy to see that happen. I think it's awesome because, there's the cool thing about it is there's so many people that, when in 2008, 2006, people didn't want to be making YouTube videos because, people didn't think about making YouTube videos. It was just like this place where you put videos you wanted to show your grandma for your birthday party and stuff. It was like a glorified self-hosting platform, not self-hosting, but just a video, like a place to put videos, like to share with family, and now it's like it's basically like a TV channel. All right, let's go back to the comments. Put my reading glasses back on. I like these reading glasses. What country do you want to visit the most? Great question from Lollipop. Everybody should put their real names on their YouTube account. If you haven't done that, put your real name on there, because my name's on mine. You know my name. I want to know your name. That's my one complaint about YouTube, is how anonymous it is. I think the comments would be, you'd be a lot nicer to each other in the comments sections of some of these videos if people knew your real name and it was connected to real information about you. But great question. Country I want to visit the most. Japan. I have not been to Japan. I've made it to a lot of places, but never Japan. And that's probably Japan, and then, man, probably Sweden next. Okay, back to the comments. We got a super chat from Nick Parkin. Going into the military, so I may as well clean out my bank account. Julian, is Jeffrey Dallas a real person, or do you play him? I've looked at you two, and I just can't see the resemblance. Jeffrey Dallas is my cousin. That one kind of hurt. You guys love arguing about whether Jeffrey and I are the same person. No, Nick, yeah, Jeffrey and I are cousins, and yeah, we're cousins. And was there a second part to that question? And thank you for the super chat, my friend. And good luck in the military. I wonder which branch you're going into. I have family in several different branches. Family in the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force. I ended up going with the Note 8, and this is not an advertisement. But I am so happy with this phone. I was kind of wanting a break from iOS, and I was just not excited about turning my flip phone off and getting a smartphone, but I knew I needed to get a smartphone. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll go Android then. And but I didn't really have a good experience on Android last time I tried an Android phone, which was a long time ago, to be fair. But I thought I'd heard such good things about Samsung's phones that I thought, well, I'm gonna try their stuff. Also because I love the stylus. The notes on the Note 8 are incredible. It has this screen off mode, and you can just write on it even when the screen's off. And you can write notes like, here, you can write like, you're going to the store and you need to get like water or trash bags. Sorry, I didn't mean trash bags. I actually don't throw anything away. I'm super environmentally conscious. I only compost. I need to get more composting stuff. That's what I meant to say. Composting stuff. I don't buy trash bags. And yeah, I just love it. I love the ability to jot down notes really easily with handwriting. And super amazing phone. It's actually not cheap either. It's like, I thought I was going to get it. I was like, hey, this will be nice and cheap because it's Android, right? It was like almost expensive as the iPhone 10. It's crazy. Android's getting too big for their britches. All right, back to the comments. Putting my glasses on here. What's the story behind your David and Goliath redub? I liked that one from Tyron Batten. That's a great question. I was a huge fan of the Fensler Films, I think, was the ones who made those G.I. Joe PSAs back in the early 2000s. I loved those PSAs. And my cousin Garrett and I watched like all those on repeat week after week. And I wanted to make one of my own. So my brother-in-law, Kyle, and I made that one together. One night we stayed up till like 4 a.m. doing all the voices. We wrote it and recorded it all in like a day. I actually should post the link to that one in the chat for those who haven't seen it, because I think that one, I think I took it down. Let me see. Get the link. Did I take it down? I take a lot of videos down. My thumbnail on my live stream is me coughing or something. I look horrible. I love it. It's so funny. Looks like I'm choking to death. All right, where is video manager? Somebody's going to beat me to this. Somebody's probably already posted the link in the chat. David and Goliath. Is it unlisted? Yep, it's unlisted. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of you probably don't know this reference. A lot of you are about to get a sneak peek at a video I took down. Because I made it unlisted. This one. I made that video a long time ago, and then I took it down. That's a funny one from a long time ago. Okay, unknown entity super chatted. Thank you for the super chat. And said, will B-Story ever continue? I really want more content. Loved your satirical music, but your originals were inspiring. Well, that means a lot to me. Unknown entity. I wish I knew your real name. Yeah, I'm always writing music, and B-Story will definitely continue. In fact, I've got stuff planned. I can't really say what because it's not time to talk about it, but I'm always planning music around things, including YouTube videos and sketches and things like that. And but it's just I don't know. I kind of take my time with things. I don't. I probably should be recording more, but I need to get to it. Thank you for the super chat. The link is not working. People are saying the link is not working. I tried to share the editing link. I don't think that's what happened. I couldn't make that mistake. I'm not that stupid. I probably am. We're going to do... I guess I could just make it live again. That's probably the best way. I'll just make it live again. I like that one. I don't know why I took it down. I might have taken it down because there might have been some kind of copyright claim against it. Let me see. No, actually, that one... No, it says it's in good standing. I'm going to make this one live. I like this one. Okay, so David and Goliath Remixed is the name of the video. You have to go to my channel and find it. I'm going to make it public right now. Boom. It's public. I just republicized it. Okay. Okay, I think this is it. Let's see. Did this work? Will we ever see more breakfast? Probably not. I'm probably not going to continue breakfast. Also, I saw there's some new show. There's some new like morning show on the internet called something about breakfast. Not just breakfast, but it's like something breakfast. And I was like, what? Really? Sin Render says, I saw you made a collaboration with Logan Paul a few years ago. Are you guys friends? Yes, I don't see Logan too much anymore, but because I'm in Nashville, and he's in LA. But yeah, we've met a few times, and he's quite a gentleman. Good guy. And it was fun making that video with him. That White Boy Basketball is the one I think you're talking about. I also got to work with him a few times with King Batch on some of his stuff because I was, like I said, doing some cinematography for him this year. And Logan was in a bunch of his videos, and it was awesome getting to work with those guys. Okay, Connor King says, hey man, I'm a new YouTuber, and I hope to be like you in the future. Any tips? Also, do you think modern-day TV will still exist in 5 years? Thank you for the super chat, Connor. Good luck on YouTube. And I would just say for tips, you asked for tips, I would say just consistency. Figure out what you want to make and say, and then just keep at it every week. Modern-day TV will exist in 5 years. Yeah, it's just, I think people are always going to be watching screens. We'll probably not be watching them on the wall. Maybe we will. I don't know. I think mobile content is so huge. Everybody wants to watch it on their phone. Okay. What hair products do I use? The only product I put in my hair is hair oil. I probably should put more. Maybe I wouldn't look so homeless, but I just put a little oil in it. That's all. I could probably put something in there to make it. I don't know. I'm open to tips. Look at this mess. It's so long. Good Lord. I got to do something with that. I can't decide if I should keep it long or not. I really like it long, but it's also kind of a lot of work. Whenever I get to this point, I kind of think about lopping it off, but I've been going at it too long, so... Guys, this has been really fun. I think I got to wind this down because my voice is kind of starting to hurt, but I am definitely going to be doing more of this. I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Will you be back tomorrow? I'm definitely going to be back tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your New Year's Day. I appreciate so much you spending so much of it with me. We were here for, 3 hours or something? I don't even know. But I had a blast doing this. I can't wait to do this again tomorrow. So... hopefully, I'll be feeling a little bit better, and I'll dress this thing up a little more. We can get some more fun text going and stuff like that, make it look a little more official. But I am really looking forward to doing this more. It was awesome talking with you guys, and yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year. Happy 2018. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new year. The new year. Oh, and that is the end.